Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It's Transformation Tuesday, so I figured I would talk about something about whether or not coffee can help you burn body fat. There's actually a new study on it. So some of you know, one of my roles is with WebMD. I'm the Chief Medical Director with WebMD. What does that mean? That means that I head up the entire medical team that oversees the content creation here at WebMD. One of these studies just crossed my desk, the title of it being, "Could your morning coffee be a weight loss tool?" So let's talk about that, because these are the types of headlines that I really feel the need to explain, because it sounds pretty awesome, right? Let's get into the details and just find out together, how awesome is it? Have my notes here. I don't have a teleprompter like newscasters, so I'm gonna look at some notes. All right, so actually the research did show that drinking 4 cups of coffee a day can actually help shed some body fat. 4 cups actually is not crazy. It's a little bit more than we as health coaches typically recommend. We typically say up to about 3 cups of coffee a day. Anything more than that may raise your cortisol levels and increase body and belly fat. But, maybe according to this study, maybe it's 4 cups. I don't know. So just kind of keep it in moderation. But this was a small study, 126 men and women in Singapore. Not that that matters. That's just where they did the study. Maybe it matters. Maybe the people in Singapore have some genetic differences. But either way, we're going with it. But I don't know if I would change much of what I do based on the experiences of 126 people. So when you hear researchers and doctors and whoever talk about, that was a small study, the fewer number of people, obviously, the less power that the study has, the less significance the finding probably is. But in this case, we're going with it. So they originally wanted to see if coffee actually decreased the risk of type 2 diabetes by lowering insulin resistance. It did not. In case you've heard that, it had no effect on that. But they did see a 4% drop in body fat. So over a 6-month period, the people in the study were told to drink 4 cups of coffee a day. Theoretically, it makes it sound like these people kind of went from drinking no coffee to drinking 4 cups a day. That's a pretty big increase for somebody. I don't know for sure. I can't quite tell from the write-up. But either way, they drank 4 cups of coffee a day. The other group drank a coffee-like drink that wasn't coffee, and it wasn't caffeinated. So that's who they compared it to. Let's talk about what 4% body fat really means. So let's say you're 200 pounds, which would be an overweight weight for the overwhelming majority of people, except unless you're really tall. So 4% of 200 pounds is 8 pounds. These people lost 8 pounds in 6 months. That now doesn't sound so amazing. I mean, granted, they lost weight. That's always a good thing, or almost always a good thing. But I think our clients would be pretty darn upset at losing 8 pounds in 6 months, especially when, on average, we see 10 to 15 pounds a month. The big point here is you can have far better body fat and weight loss results from making long-term sustainable lifestyle changes. So that was really an important point here, is that it sounds good, but really the difference is pretty minimal. 8 pounds over 6 months, right? Nobody's gonna probably be jumping up and down crazy from that. Then the question is, maybe coffee could be like an additional tool that you could use in addition to your weight loss, or in addition to your new healthy habits. Why not? Actually, I think that might be a good idea. There is no doubt that the caffeine in coffee does suppress your appetite. It's far better than taking like chemical suppressants. Like honestly, the pills that your doctor gives you, most of those are just appetite suppressants, stimulants, appetite suppressants. I would personally recommend a couple of cups of coffee in the afternoon to get you over the hump if you're feeling hungry than some other chemical stimulant, right? So we also know that coffee has a lot of antioxidants in it, and it's been linked to a lot of other potential benefits. A lot of people ask me when we start coaching them, oh my God, I can't give up my coffee. Well, you don't actually need to give up your coffee. It's not the coffee's not the problem. It's what you put in the coffee that may be the problem. That's what we do. We help you work through all of your life's obstacles to help you keep moving forward in your journey, making the program work for you and your lifestyle. All right, the question is, would 4 cups of coffee pose any risk? Probably not. Well, you're still within probably the acceptable range of coffee consumption, maybe getting on the higher end of that. But other studies have looked at like drinking 6 to 8 cups. Again, these are all short-term studies. We don't know if you find that it makes you jittery, increases your blood pressure. Everyone's different. But in general, I'm not so worried about the harm of up to 4 cups a day. I'm worried about that people might rely too much on coffee or these little tools to help them lose weight. All right, that's what the study showed. So use coffee, maybe to help you get over the hump if you're feeling hungry at some point. Certainly not a particularly effective weight loss tool. Healthy habits, like the program that we coach while you learn to replace unhealthy habits with healthier ones, are going to be far more effective, going to lose weight far faster, you're going to feel far better, you're not going to be all jacked up on coffee. I'm going to throw something in there at the very end, because the last couple of days, a couple of people have asked me both about apple cider vinegar capsules and raspberry ketones. Guys, all of that stuff is hogwash. But you say, but I see on the bottle it says blah, 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 blah. On the website it says it can burn body fat. It's a miracle. The unfortunate reality is with supplements, while there is a minimal amount of FDA regulation, it's very minimal. They can really say almost anything that they want to say. They don't have to prove any of it. The only thing they have to be cautious about is causing any harm. That's when the FDA will come down on them eventually. So the point is, they can say whatever they want. They can rake in the millions, and they probably are, because we're so desperate for something and too many people want to just pop that easy pill. It's not going to work, guys. You're wasting your money. You're making them awfully happy, but you're wasting your money. Okay, that was the sidebar. I just felt like the need to put that out there. Don't pop pills. Make healthy changes. Take care, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.